What's up, traders? Welcome back to another daily recap. Today I only took one trade, $200 in the bank. Unfortunately, I have family coming into town, so I had to call it early. Today the price action was in a range. I kind of had a feeling that we're gonna have a range day. I came in around 7:30. The candle was pretty much similar to this one. So again, that doesn't really tell you much, you know, but it kind of gives you an idea of what kind of day it might be. So kind of gives you a sort of mindset. You shouldn't really be, you know, trading, or I shouldn't say trading. You should not be deciding your bias on the daily candle, but it should just give you a general idea of what the day might look like. So when I came in around 7 o'clock, I actually came in at 7:30. I saw this range like this, and basically I saw a first opportunity here. I didn't have this change this. I didn't have this this shorter term trend channel drawn just yet. I just had the range. So this trade right here is basically a failed breakout. And you have a nice downtrend working down, break new low, play it out, nice bearish bullish candle. It is 14 ticks, so it's pretty big, but you know, failed breakout. And this is where we had some news as well, so you get a nice scalp out of that. And then I didn't trade here, and then my first trade and the only trade for the day was this one. Basically, it's a lower high, like I said here. It's basically, I just felt like it's a solid trade, and the reason, you know, it's coming off the midline here, up the range, and the problem with this is that you're going short into this recent lows, and you can see in the video that I didn't have this support line drawn just yet, and I actually went a few ticks below the close of the bar just to minimize the risk. It is a pretty big bar, 17 ticks, so that's really that's really the maximum for me. Is, you know, usually it's 15, 16, 17 is maximum for me, but I felt like lower highs off the midline was a solid trade. Nice bearish bar, was below the EMA, and then so I won this trade, and then I actually drew this channel here. So even if you didn't have the range, just have this channel, you can look at it as basically a break and a new low expected. So in a way, this lower high kind of did make sense. Again, when I was trading it, I wasn't looking at it as a break and a new low expected. I was just trading off the midline and then the lower high. So it is a bit risky, but I liked it. And then you have price going down, and new low been formed, and it's kind of chopping along. Of course, you have a break here and a new low, so you have pretty much double confirmation that these two channels worked out. And you know, price working sideways here, I didn't see anything here that I like. And then you get pretty much a similar situation here, basically second entry short with the lower high, new low, first entry short, and then second entry short. The problem with this is you're going short into the recent lows. Again, same concept as this. It is what it is. So then you finally have another low, so that should really kind of confirm all these trend channels, and price reversed. You didn't get a higher low here. I wish we could have got some kind of higher low or something, but we just didn't. And then you have price is walking, chopping sideways here. And here's a second entry long, which is a tricky trade, but it's at EMA, and I didn't have this trend channel drawn just yet. So you would only see the EMA, and you only see the support line here. I mean, I guess you can trade it as a triple test, you know, once, twice, 3 times. Technically that didn't never touched, but you could trade it as that in a second entry long. It is a decent signal bar. You have enough room to recent highs, so solid trade in my opinion. And then that's when this happened. That's when I drew my trend channel like this, and then price working up, and then basically you're expecting the price to come back to the overnight highs. But you do have this little area right here that I find interesting. You have a break and you expect a new high, so this is a second entry long here and a failed second entry short. Notice new low, first entry short, second entry short, failure. So it's you know, it's a good trade, but again, this bar is huge, 17 ticks. Problem with this one is you're going high, you're going long into recent highs. So, and then of course you get a new high and the price reverses. So again, now you should be thinking that the price might come back down to the other side, and which ultimately does. I don't really see. I saw this second entry long, and again, since this uptrend already played out, you're not really looking for second entries. That's why I don't really mark it. But if you were to take it, you have break and a new high, or break and new low played out. You have enough room to the EMA, decent sized bar, and I didn't take it, but just because of what the context was. But then you have a triple test here and a higher low. Again, you're going long into the EMA, but in the range, EMA doesn't really that much matter, but I mean, it does matter. You should pay attention to it, but in the range, it's not really that significant. You get a nice little scalp out of that, and you have price going up. Then of course reverses. I had my short-term trend channel like this, and price came back, basically a pullback, and I was looking for a measured move. I don't really see a setup here. It's too far from EMA for anything. You get a break and a new low, and you get a second entry long. Since breaking low already happened, second entry long would be a solid choice here. You do have enough room to the EMA. Yes, you want the second entry longs to be above the EMA, but in the context, I think you're pretty safe to take this. And that's pretty much where I call it a day. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't take many trades. Some of them I missed. It is what it is. Tomorrow's another day. But I hope you had a good trading day. And I hope I see you guys tomorrow. I probably, maybe not, won't trade. So probably there won't be a video because I have family in town. So hopefully you got a good trading day. Stay safe, trade cautious, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.